Hello, hello, hello. Helen here with Helen Loves to Create. Um, so yesterday I didn't come live, but I did work on some crafting. If I don't come live on YouTube, I will post on Instagram whatever I was working on that day. There is not going to be everyday lives, but I will always be doing some kind of crafting um, or sharing what I've been up to. Um, so I have tons and tons of envelopes here, and this happens to be smaller. Hello, Miss J. Hi. Um, so here's the thing. This is super huge, and like these are all gonna be extra big. I mean, extra, like, what's the word? Um, Small, because like there's gonna have space up here, space down here, but I don't care because I'm gonna use what I have, and I'm not gonna cut up paper. I don't feel like cutting up paper because I've had these envelopes, I kid you not, guys, for over 2 years. Okay. I got all this stack of envelopes. They're huge. Um, like they're huge. Um, that's what, seven and an eighth by 5 1/4. Like, I don't make this size cards a lot. And I've just been holding on to these envelopes, and so I'm gonna use them to make to put into my journal. And it's gonna be, this is way too big, but I wanted this for a cover, so that's what I got, and I'm gonna make it work, and it's gonna look beautiful, and it's gonna be mine, and I'm not selling it, I'm not, gifting it to anybody. So I'm gonna live with my abnormal sized papers, inserts. Maybe it'll give me more space to be creative and add stuff, whatever. Hi, Miss J. How are you doing? You caught me in a little uh, explanatory explanation rant here. Um, yeah, and I have tons of paper, but this is paper too. And I watched something that just motivated me so much that I was like, okay, I am gonna use these. So and I've been like, I have used here. Yeah, yeah. Um, I've used some here and there, but not enough to make a dent in it. Miss J, I kid you not. Okay, so I used a lot of the cards that were they were like invitation cards. On the back side, they were like unicorn stuff, and it was for like a child birthday party. I used those cards up and put papers on top of them, and like most of those cards are gone because I used them to do other projects, right? Um, but the envelopes stayed, and that happens a lot to me. A lot of the envelopes stay. I bought this pack. Look, I can't even tell you how many that is. Like, this is, has to be more than 50. I mean, let's see, one, two, three. Okay, so that's 10. So this, it has to be more than 50. Okay, in this stack, and all the cards, invitation cards that came with it, and the invitation card. Wow, really? You're gonna love this idea. And then the invitation cards that came with it was another stack, and they were in a stack, a package, right? Ms. J, when I tell you I'm not lying, right? I bought this stack of cards, invitation cards with these envelopes for 50 cents. Okay? 50 cents. And I mean, look, these cards are nice. These envelopes are nice. 50 cents. Because there is a store, they don't have it. Yeah, they don't have it here in my town anymore. They got rid of it. But there's two more locations in my surrounding within 35 minutes to an hour. There's two more stores, and basically it's Five Below. It's like, not Five Below. What is it called? It's like, what is it called? Um, I don't know what they renamed it, but it used to be called It's Five. It's $5 or something like that. So basically, they would start the items and have really nice items, and they'd be like $5. Everything was $5 for that one item. Any item you found was $1, was $5 for that one item. Then the next day, depending on whatever days were their special days, but then the next day, the second day of whatever, every week it was the same deal, right? So every, let's say it was Monday. Every Monday those items were $5. And then every Tuesday you get 2 items for $5. Then Wednesday you get 3 items for $5. Then Thursday you get 4 items for $5. Then Friday you get 5 items for $5. And that Saturday, if you went Saturday, you get 10 items for $5. So that makes everything 50 cents. And then Sunday, it would be closed because they're restocking everything with new items all over again, right? And then Monday, they would go over and over and over. So that was a store that was here in my town. And I would go only on the days that things were 50 cents. Rarely would I go, unless I was going with a friend to show them what the store was about. But rarely would I go on the day that, oh, no, there was a day that, yeah, that's how it went. That's how it went. And then they started to up it. So there's other stores that they, yes, Miss J, when I tell you I have found some amazing stuff at this store, I'm not amazing stuff at this store. Um, like, no lie, right? So, but anyways, um, I got this stack plus the coordinating cards for 50 cents, and I was like, I could use that as card stock, and I did. I used most of those cards as card stock, and then these are the envelopes that went to those cards. And I never really sent out a lot of things. Like now I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, oh well, maybe some of my cards I make now, maybe, but even so, I think they would be a little bit smaller. So, anyways, I'm gonna use these cards up. I have way more envelopes, but I'm going to share who I followed, who I watched, and I actually just subscribed to them because they have a lot of followers. They don't really need an extra subscription, but I want to keep up with some ideas because I watched a few videos. Oh, thank you, Miss J. They're vintage. They're all vintage. These are my silver ones. But this one here, and this, of course, my marriage rings. But this one here they're vintage. So, yeah. It's like glass or resin is etched on the inside. And then this one is painted. It's got even someone's signature. And the lady told me that it's German. And then I got this one. And then this one. So, yeah. And then this one and this one are adjustable. But they are, this one's adjustable here on the side. So, yeah. But, yeah. Thank you. Is my, I put a lot of my vintage jewelry away because I wasn't using a lot of it. But I actually happened to put on some gold fantasy jewelry, right? It's fashion jewelry or fast. Hi! Hi, Victoria. Welcome. So, like fashion jewelry. So this is the necklace I'm wearing. I just took it off to show y'all. I think I paid like $2 or $3 for this necklace. I think it was like $2, and then shipping. But I purchased other pieces with it. So it's just, or maybe even just $1. I don't know. I don't remember how much I paid for it. I think it was like $1 or $2. But this is what I was wearing today. And then so when I wear that, I wear some of my, my other pieces. In fact, I still have my earrings on too. And so I wear the clip-on earrings. These are Monet earrings. And I pay like $1 for these at a little thrift shop here. It's a little Love Knot is what it is. So I was wearing my my vintage jewelry today. I'm still wearing it. I just took off the necklace for you to see it. Yeah. But oh, I'm gonna actually not put it back on because I'm gonna go to sleep after this, so I don't want to mess it up. All right, there we go. All right. So the person that I watched was this lady. Her name is Izzy B Craft Creations, and she made this video over a year ago. Um, and I had to like look through my feed because I remember kind of like what the name of the video was. It's like envelope journal, basically something like that. Um, but I was like, oh, okay, I have to do this idea, and I absolutely fell in love with the idea. So she starts off with, you do it like you open them up, right? And then what you do is you feed this in to this one, and you, right? I think that's how she showed it. Now hopefully I remember. Oh wait, I think maybe it goes the same way. You feed in this one into this one. Hold on, let me remember. No, you do it this way. Because it's going to keep flipping open. Yeah, you keep flipping open. So you put it in backwards, and then you keep feeding them in like that. But you got to glue them. So I'm going to actually start gluing them in. So I need to like add some little dangle to this because I keep losing this piece. I have more, but it's in the craft room. So okay. Hi, Bonnie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so how are we gonna do it? We're gonna do this. All right. And then you open it up, and then you line it up with that edge. Okay. And then you fold it over. Yep. And just so it won't be confusing, I'm gonna close this one over here. Okay. So then this is how she showed how to do it. So I'm just following her directions exactly. And I'm making my journal pages on the inside because I decided I'm gonna do something that I saw, which I thought was such a great idea. And I can add them with really, Miss J? Oh my gosh, that's awesome. You're gonna love this idea. So then you get this, and then you put it in like that, and you glue it down. Right? You just line it up, and then there you go. And so you're gonna keep doing it and keep building it, and it's gonna be your pages, right? But she did something more because this is backwards here, right? The tuck. But she did like, you're gonna see. You're gonna see. Because when I watched it, I was like, oh, that's such a great idea. And I'm like, I have tons of envelopes. So, and then I'm still gonna go in and I'm gonna do my sewing on my pages, and I'll just glue that to whatever I make. I just glue it onto the pages, right? I mean, I just use it like if it was pages I didn't care for. It didn't matter. It doesn't matter, right? So it's basically making the innards of this, right? So you open it up, you line it up. Again, you line it up. Guys, I'm using my stand, this thing just holding my cell phone, from Temu. It works better. It's longer and has a better, longer neck. The only thing is if I tap it, it shakes, y'all. But it has a better, longer neck than the one I got from Walmart. And I'm like, Sean might not be using his. Well, if he decides he's going to use it, then I'll buy myself another one. Because I use this one in my bedroom to watch movies or TV or videos or whatever. And I just turn it. It's got a long, long neck. I turn it. And I just adjust myself however I'm laying down. And yes, my table's a hot mess. But I'll show you. Look. I'll show you. Just don't judge my nightstand, okay? Promise you won't judge my nightstand, and I'll show you. Will you promise? You gotta promise first. Okay. So this is my nightstand, right? Look. Look how long this neck is. Look at this. And look, this is what y'all are seeing. Look how high that is. And so this one is from Temu. And it clamps in it. And this is how it tightens around here. And it tightens on your... Yeah. I bought two. I bought Sean and me one. And he doesn't use his as much. I have a piece of thing to fix there, something that came off from a project we didn't finish using in the house. Yeah, but this is my nightstand. My husband bought me these today. My chocolates. It's a hot mess over here. I got jewelry. I got all kind of stuff over here. But anyways. Oh, you got one from Temu too? I feel like this has such a long neck. Look how much more you can see. Right? Like if I had it, hold on. If I extended the neck more, you can see more, right? But I want to be able to see what y'all are saying, and I don't want the what is it called? The phone to be so much higher. Oh, you bought yours not from Temu? Oh, yeah. But I didn't want it to be so much. Well, if I'll find it in my stuff and I'll link it to the video, okay? If I can. If not, I'll send y'all. I'll send it some way to y'all. I'll send it to your text messages, okay, guys? Yeah. If I can't link it, I'll send it to text messages. Yeah. All right. A long time ago. Yeah, this one, it works better. And look, you can see so much more. And I mean, obviously my desk, you know, it's as messy as my nightstand. But look how much more you can see. Because, you know, in my desk, you can only see like this much. I mean, obviously I would have to clear out more space. But this is basically, you're seeing just about... Anyways, let me get back to what I was doing. Yeah, I got it from Temu. I got two of them. And these are on our nightstands. But what I like about the one from Walmart, it has the ring light on it, right? But I could still use the ring light, just clamp it to my shelf, and then use this one to use it as an actual holder, because this one works better. It's, as long as I don't shake it, like tap it with my shoulder, because that's what happens whenever I shake, y'all. I tap it with my shoulder because it's so close to my face here. Okay. All right, hold on. There we go. And then you're supposed to line it up as best as you can. But, you know, it's for me, so, But, so I'm going to keep going. I'm going to count. Hold on. Let's see. So there's, what, 30 days in December? There's 31 in January, right? Or is it backwards? 31 in December and 30 in January. How it goes? Hump, no hump. I don't know. February has 28. Let's see. Is it 31 then? In January? Yeah, 31 in January. So 230 in December. Okay. So 31 in December. Oh, now you messed me up. Okay. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 32. I feel like that's not enough. Like, that's not gonna fill up that book. I need like half of this. I need December to have like 20 more pages. Like, what? What? That's not gonna fill this up. I know it's super small compared to my pages, but I'm gonna do some stuff with it. I'm gonna do some stuff with it. So I'm gonna add stuff around it. This is not, well, I like the fact that it's accordion, so I can make these thick. That's good. I can put in chunky stuff into it. This, oh, that's what I didn't tell y'all. This becomes like an accordion, kind of like a little bit like an accordion, almost a little bit of an accordion style. See, that's already what's glued to it. I guess it's not really that much of an accordion, but meh. Or maybe I just do some signature. I'll do like, I don't know. I'm gonna add more pages. I don't care. I'm gonna make it thick, and maybe I'll just do 2 pages for each one. Let's do another. Let's see, how many is this? There's 16 of them. Let's add 16 more, because I need to get rid of some more of these. So we're gonna do 16 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What? 15, 16. Why did I just do that? What happened to this? This is not me. This is put in backwards. Okay. All right. That's going to be a little bit more. We're going to just make it happen. Make it happen. Alrighty. There we go. So, I think this looks better. Oh yeah, that looks a little bit better. Although it's still kind of thin for what it is. But with adding stuff to it, it's going to look good. Yeah? What do y'all think? I think it's going to look better. I don't care how thick it is. That it's how it looks. Okay. Aw, thank you. Woo. All right. Right? Oh. Thank you. Alrighty. So I figured might as well use what I have and use up my stuff. And if it's not perfect. It's okay because it's mine and it's homemade. So that makes it even more perfect. So it's okay. Guys, when I show you how this is gonna look, it's gonna watch. It's gonna like, it's amazing. Now I'm probably not gonna be as, she did it more of a junk journal style. I'm more of a clean style. Like, I like a cleaner style than junk journal. It's gonna be junk journal-y style. It's gonna have a mixture of all the Christmases, right? But I still like more order than what she showed, right? So, but even with that, even with that, hold on. I feel like you have to be, all right, I'm gonna line it up real good. Going in a little bit too much. Ooh, in too much. I like the fact that it's not art glitter glue, because you know art glitter glue would have done, it would have been stuck. So it's, I actually like the fact that it's not that right now. So because the way she did it, let me show you this way. I'm going to talk to you more about how it looks. This side, basically this one side is the side that you do more of your decorative thing. This side, we're going to come back over here and add like a little page here, make it like a tuck spot. Then you use your envelope, you cut it open here, and you make journaling pages for the inside. So every page, every full page like this. So this one's going to be for this, for the back. So actually this is a good idea that I did it this way. So this page, the flat page, is going to be for whatever you want to design. And then this is where you put in your, you know, a little tuck spot or whatever. You don't have to decorate, or you could decorate it less or whatever. You know, you could do whatever. But the flat page is the one that you do more of a decoration on, like that. So actually this is a good idea I did this way, because I think I just wasn't thinking. But then she went back and she added like a page of something here. Like, for example, let me show you. Like this. So she kind of, I don't really want to tear this, but she basically, like from here to here, she covered that little, but you kind of cover this piece here, and you glue it enough where it'll stay on there. Like you glue it just here and here enough where it'll stay on there. Although her envelopes were kind of weird because they were like to right here, but I think I could still use it the way that she did it. And so she made like a little tuck spot on it where it became like a little insert there. And then what she did was she ripped this side off. She just ripped it, like ripped it off. I'm not gonna be like that. I feel like I like a little bit more order to my stuff, right? So I probably won't do that. But then she like opened them up basically, and then she made journaling cards for all her envelopes, right? Or for most of her envelopes. But these were all pages. And because they're now a little bit thicker, they actually feel more like, almost like cardstock. Probably a little bit thicker than cardstock with the envelope style. So I don't know if that made any sense at all to you guys. Did it make sense? Y'all still with me? Yes. Oh, okay, okay, okay. On your Christmas cards? Yeah, I need to start doing more of mine. I have some I had from last year, and but I need to make more. Okay, cool. Thank you for watching. Oh, oh. Maybe I put too much glue. Oh no. Just made all that come out again. Alright, hold on. It's supposed to be an easy project. There we go. I think this makes it a little bit easier if I do it this way. And I'll pre-open that up. This kind of seems a little tedious. Oh, you're cool. Seems a little tedious, but it's got to get done, so might as well, right? My favorite drink, which is all gone now, from Dollar Tree. I mean, not Dollar Tree. AliExpress. Sean picked it up for me, and he picked up my favorite candies. I've always loved peanut butter, but I got to a point where I couldn't have it, and I had an allergic reaction so bad. But like the first 2 years of our marriage, I couldn't have peanut butter. And we prayed and got prayed over and stuff, and I felt like I should try peanut butter again. And I've been able to have it ever since. God has worked. Oh yes, so good. God has worked so many miracles in my life. I cannot doubt at all. Like, you know, there's a silly song. I don't really care for it. On the radio. It's supposed to be a Christian song, and I completely disagree with it. I'm like, I'm gonna rewrite that song. I do not care for the lyrics. And one of the lyrics basically was saying that you get amnesia, okay? You get amnesia. He was claiming, saying, get amnesia and forget all the works that God has done. Why would you repeat such a silly thing? I was like, I'm not repeating those words. I said, nope, I'm going to forever remember, ever remember all the great works that God has done in my life. I don't want to forget one at all. Like, why would I ever repeat that? You know, people forget that there is power in the tongue. We have, our words are so important. You know, you can, by repeating something so silly, you know, that's who sings that. I don't know. I don't know who the name of that is. But I was like, I do not like that lyric at all. Like, why would you say that? Like, never. I don't ever. Oh, no, I understand. I understand he means that it happens and that people forget. But what I'm saying is I'm not going to repeat that. That's not a lyric I'm going to repeat. Because amnesia is real. And some people do have memory problems. But they're here singing songs that help create memory problems. So, our words are very important. When you open your mouth, it's important to understand how that affects you and your life. And songs are so catchy. There's so many people who are playing on like TikTok and Facebook and YouTube little shorts about how they repeated silly songs or really, really sad songs in their youth because they didn't know. And that's all of us. All of us, we've all been naive to some degree. Didn't know what we were singing. We thought it was catchy. And you're just repeating the lyrics. But I'm 37 years old. If I'm not paying attention to what I'm repeating, that's an issue. That's an issue. And I got no one else to blame but me. They're like, oh, I didn't know what that song meant that, you know, and it's true. There's some songs like, whoa, we were kids singing some songs and in gym listening to songs, and they're like, what was one of the songs? I've even repeated the lyrics because the lyrics have been so catchy. And I didn't realize it. That the beginning of the song, what it really means, is, what is the words? I can't remember now that I'm thinking about it, but they were saying something. And it's like, she's talking about, I mean, obviously it's all insinuating having a sex, you know, but she's like, I was in 3rd grade and they had this in the gym, in the PE class, and they were singing the song. Like, yeah, no. Power of the tongue. Power of the tongue. You know, if you think about who the devil was, his name, obviously, as an angel was Lucifer. But he lost. His greatest position was worship. He was a worshiper. I mean, you can think of him as the choir leader. He was the one who taught how to play all the instruments, and he was the one who, you know, could catch a beat any second. You know, like you can make wow, that's a song. The inspiration, he was a worshiper. That was his position. Lucifer's position was a worshiper in heaven. You know, when you listen to a song, it can create an atmosphere. There's some songs that you listen to and you start crying because it was the first time you listened to that song, and it was your, you know, the first time you ever fell in love, or disillusioned with some situation, or your mom's favorite song, or whatever. It comes with memory, it comes with emotion, it comes with passion, it comes with hopes and desires and all kinds of things, right? It's atmosphere. It is atmosphere. And what you listen to, what you watch, what you participate in, what you speak, what you agree with, it can change your atmosphere, can create an atmosphere. So, people joke around and they like to buy the little monkeys that have their hands on their ears and their hands on their eyes and their hands on their mouths. They say, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. People think it's cute and a nice little thing to decorate your house with. In reality, that's exactly what you should be doing. It's making sure you don't open those gateways. Those are all gateways. What you listen to, what you watch, what you say, they're gateways to the life that you will live, to the experiences you will have. What is a motivational speaker for? Why is there such a thing? Why is that even a reality? Because they motivate. They motivate. They motivate. Because you can be opening your understanding to a situation or a mindset that demotivates. And the reality of it is that we are the ones who are supposed to take care of ourselves, of our minds, of our hearts, of our thoughts. Our parents had that responsibility when we were growing up. But once we're an adult, it's our responsibility. And even though they may have failed us in some way, shape, or form, because no one's perfect, that's not an excuse when you become an adult, right? It's your responsibility. And like, because the lyric is literally saying, I get amnesia. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't get amnesia. I refuse to get amnesia. I will not have amnesia. And that's part of repeating that. There's a scripture that says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. What is in your heart, you say it with your mouth. Your mouth will out you. Your mouth will give you away. Whatever is in your heart, your mouth will speak it. It cannot be hidden. Because when you open your mouth, you'll expose yourself. And how do those things get in your mind? What is the heart? What is the soul? What is that? It is your mind. It is your perception, what you perceive, what you think, what you constantly keep your mind on. That's why the word talks about reading the Bible and listening to the word and speaking the word and repeating the word, living out the word. Being careful what you entertain and you listen to. Being careful and entertain the conversations you have. It's all about self-growth, self-improvement. But you can't absolutely understand that without actually wanting that. Wanting understanding, wanting self-growth. Realizing that you played a part. We all played a part. I played a part. Right? I played a part. And where I messed up and where I opened that door, where I listened to some nonsense, I watched some nonsense, I entertained a conversation I shouldn't have had. Accountability of myself, where I played that part, where I did my own self-harm. And then saying, okay, I don't want to be that person no more. That's not who I am today. I'm not going to be that way. It did me no good. I got no gain from it. You know, I was talking to a friend earlier today, and I was like, look, it's all slanted, but it's okay. It's mío. It's mine. And perfectly perfect. It's beautiful. I was talking to a friend today, and this subject came up. That's why I'm talking to you about it. And sometimes in our own mind, we write a record. We have a record and auto repeat. Oh man, what did I do wrong? How did I deserve this? Nonsense. Because sometimes we want to blame something on something to be able to understand and perceive how something came about in our lives. And sometimes it's just life is life. And things happen. And there was no ill intent for some people. It's just happened, you know? Accidents happen, life happened. There are people who at times that can be malicious, who are doing intently harm, but not all the time, right? Sometimes it's just somebody was being not careful and they, you know, dropped some water on the floor, and then they didn't realize that they spilled water out of their cup, and you slipped. You came by, you were wearing, you know, shoes that were slippery, and you slipped and you fell. You didn't do nothing wrong. They didn't do nothing wrong. It was an accident. It was not on purpose. You know? And Sean posted on his Facebook today something like, Lord, help me to pray before I overthink. Help me pray before I overthink. And I love that. I love that. Because it's understanding my human nature wants to overthink and to blame and to find fault and to be upset and be like, you know what? Thank you, Lord, I didn't break a bone. You know? Thank you, Lord, it wasn't that bad. Just wipe off the water and get back up and okay, let's go about our day. Let's clean up the mess so no one else falls. And that's it. Let's not overthink it. You know? Sometimes we overthink and oh, she dropped the water on purpose. You know, he saw it. He didn't wipe it up. It was on purpose. It's like, no. No, it was a mistake. No one to blame. And this is coming out more and more lopsided. I think this one, I'm going to have to take it out. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, I love that. I loved it that he posted that because it's being self-aware that he can do that. That he posted on Facebook, so he's already put it out there on social media. You know, it's available for the world to see. I'm not outing him. But, you know, that's self-awareness. Realizing I need to pray before I start thinking bad about somebody. Or thinking bad about myself. God's mad at me. Like, what? Why? Why? It was just because you fell? He's mad at you? Can you get back up? Can you get back up? Did you get back up? Okay. Praise God, you got back up. Like, and I think that, I don't know, does this happen to everyone? I mean, you ladies who, you know, are slightly older than me, do you come to this understanding within yourself, this peace? I mean, I know that you love the Lord. Like, do you come to this understanding and peace in your heart that you realize I worried for no reason. I overthought things. I stressed myself just, right? Like, I don't know. Do y'all experience yourselves realizing, like, there's no reason to stress? It's just no reason. There's no reason to overthink this. So, earlier today, I had so many plans of what I was gonna do, and Sean and I pray every morning, and we start out our day. You know, Holy Spirit, go before us and make our crooked path straight. You know, the rod and the staff, like it says in Psalms 23, is on our left and our right hand side. That the oil runneth over our heads, you know, and that he's our rear guard. He protects us. So he's behind us, you know. And so we're completely engulfed by God, you know, completely engulfed by him, right? The precious blood of Jesus Christ, from our innermost being to our outermost being, protecting us, you know, covering us. Innermost being the spirit, soul, and the outermost being the body, right? Because we are three-part beings as well, right? We're three-part beings. And it's like I need to go. I need to find this paperwork. I'm looking for paperwork. I know I put it away in my craft/office room. I need to find this. And the idea was to have it ready the first week of December, because I was like, okay, November is coming up, Thanksgiving, everything's going to shut down, but I want to take care of this ASAP, right? And then, you know, Thanksgiving comes through, and then it's the first week of December. I can't find it. I'm looking everywhere. And I'm like, where did I put it? I know I didn't, I mean, it shouldn't have gone that far. Like, I don't have a lot, a whole lot in there to lose anything. So I was like, where did it go? I'm like, okay, I'm not going to stress. I'm just going to let it be. Maybe it's not the right timing. I'll just wait. And we get a phone call that, you know, this can no longer wait. We need to make sure we take care of some paperwork. So I was like, okay, all right. And I prayed this morning, and I'm like, Lord, I really need some help finding this paperwork. Can I please find it quickly? Because I need to get going, and I have like 30 minutes. I have 30 minutes before I have to get out of here. Guys, I walked in the room, lifted up one thing. I had put it on I had put the important paperwork on my vanity bench, the one I would sit on, right? I put it on there, and somehow I had layered something on top of it. But I knew that I had put it near that area because my filing system is near that area, right? And I was like, I couldn't find it. I was looking high and low, and I couldn't find it. I went in there after I prayed, lifted it up. I was like, oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you so much, Lord. And then I feel like in my spirit, right, I'm reminded of the scripture that says, ask and you shall receive. Like, I asked, so he answered, you know, and it's just paperwork, but he knows where everything is. You know, there's nothing hidden to him, nothing at all, you know. And you know, sometimes if it, you know, the prayer isn't answered, he is for another reason. He's protecting us, he's guiding us, you know. But there's you later find out why it wasn't that way, right? But it just felt so comforting. Walk in there, looking for what I needed, asked him for guidance, and done deal. It was there. So this envelope journal is coming along. It's a little bit on the lopsided here and there. It's you can tell I've leaned in more on one side than the other. But because of the it's sealed, you see how it's sealed? Like, I didn't have to go and add any washi tape. I didn't have to add any paper because of the flaps are actually, you know, hitting the other way like that. It's sealing it in perfectly. Right? Like, it's okay. It's a little on the lopsided side, but I'm alright. I'm alright with it. Maybe I can smush it over to the other side a little. I think as I glue the papers, I should have been more careful, but I felt like what I was saying was more important than paying attention to this. Plus, it's a keep, so it's okay. But this is what. So it does have kind of a small accordion. See, it has a little bit of give, just a little bit. You see that? I don't know if y'all see that. You see that? Like a little bit of a give there. And I think that also, even myself, like, before I start thinking bad things, I like my husband post for me too. That I'm not going to start thinking bad things first. I'm going to pray and ask God, what's going on here? What's this about? What am I supposed to be learning in this situation? But this here is coming along. It's coming along. And I like it. I like it. I think that as the year ends and the new year begins, I want to share with you all that integrity in my life is extremely important, and I may not be everyone's cup of tea, and that's okay with me, and that is perfectly okay with me. I love the Lord, and that's biblical, that if you love the Lord, you're hated by many, and that's okay. I would rather be hated by many than to grieve my Lord and Savior. And in this day and age where we live, in this country, in this world, that's not a country, in this world, there's a lot of controversial topics, a lot of people being offended for many reasons. But if truth offends you, then you're not, maybe and I offend you somehow because I said something truthful, and then that might be required of self-evaluation. But I will not apologize for saying the truth. I would rather a friend tell me the truth and it hurt than to lie to me and I find out you lied to me. I'd rather be hurt by the truth. Now, of course, some truths, like I'm fat, and I don't really care for the fact that you like don't care for fat people. Well, that's your problem, right? Currently I am overweight, and that's just mean, right? It's not for my growth, not for my improvement, not for my, that's, you're sharing the truth in hurt and wanting to hurt and harm. So that's different. But if the truth is to help better, then that's different. Thank you, Victoria. If it's to help and better, yeah, I think that's where it should be the most important. Yeah, yeah. Yep. And the reason I'm saying what I'm saying is because I'm coming to 2024 and I'm going to talk about the Lord Jesus Christ more. I am. And if that's offensive to you, you can watch something else. You can listen to someone else. He's the one who gives me every heartbeat I have. He's the one who gives me every breath I take. Every breath my lung takes. Amen. That's true, Miss J. Miss J said we can't please everyone, just be yourself. And this is who I am. I'm a lover of Jesus Christ the Most High. I would rather be hated than because I love Jesus than be loved by many for wanting to be a people pleaser. No. The only person I want to please is my Lord and Savior. Right? Yep. That's right, Bonnie. Yep. I was given one life to live. And let me tell you, I'm not going to pretend that I didn't participate in a lot of things that I don't agree with now. Some of those things I take them off my channel. Some of those things I've completely removed them. Some of the things I left them there as proof of improvement. And also, people know me. A lot of people know me from a lot of parts of my life. And I'm not perfect. You will find flaws in me because I'm an imperfect human being. I will never say I'm perfect. That's a fallacy. I will say I'm perfectly imperfect. Because that I am. I am perfectly imperfect. But I'm not perfect. And I'm not going to pretend it to be. I'm not. I don't got time to play. If you can't turn on the TV and realize something ain't right, and everything people want to put news out there is bad news most of the time. Like, and maybe every 40 years, because, you know, that's generations, things happen when people are coming to a time in their life where they're going more downhill than uphill, because, you know, we all have to go eventually downhill. Oh, Victoria. Hey, baby, if you gotta doze off, doze off. You gotta turn it off, turn it off. It's okay. You know, I'm good with you going to sleep. Y'all go to sleep if you have to. I'll still be yapping. Like, if y'all still here. Yap for Jesus. I used to yap for the enemy. I used to yap for myself, thinking I was pleasing me. Really, I was doing, you know. I used to do a lot for the other side without thinking I was on the other side. Why? Because there's only two sides. Satan fell from the grace of God because of self. He said, it's all about me. I'm going to be better than God. I'm going this. I'm going that. So self, a mind of self, is antichrist. That means you're against Christ, because it's all about self. Now, there's nothing wrong with self-improvement, self-awareness, self-love, self-care. There's nothing wrong with that. But selfishness, where you have no heart for other people, when when you are, it's all about you and no one else, no, then that's not the Lord. But you have to be aware. You have to know yourself to know God more. You have to be willing to say, you know what? I want to self-examine. What is wrong with me? Why have I attracted toxic people? Why have I found myself constantly in a situation that repeats itself? What is the revolving door in my life? What have I done to be in the place that I'm in? Because we all make choices. And those choices have got us where we've been and where we continue in the same cycles, you know? And I'm going to tell you, because I'm like, you know what? If I'm on here and people are coming on here, 30 people, 40 people, 50 people, whatever, you like what you're seeing, someone's going to relate. And I have no place to hide. I'm not keeping my mouth shut. I'm not saying nothing that's wrong. I'm just sharing my own personal experience. I used to be a person who was addicted. I was addicted to drugs. I was addicted to bad relationships. I was addicted to alcohol. I was addicted to thinking that I was always a victim and not understanding that I could have been a victimizer by my thoughts, by the way that I perceived, by the way that I judged, by the way that I myself behaved, right? Because, I mean, it's always so easy to point the finger. But when you're pointing a finger somewhere else, look how many fingers are pointing back. You might have two pointing somewhere else, but you got three fingers pointing back. You cannot self-reflect and see how you got yourself in the situation you're in. And that's big denial. Huge denial. Red flags all around. I was promiscuous. I did not honor my mother. Did not honor my father. I was unforgiving. Loyalty? Loyalty to self, no one else. Because I only understood that. I had been victimized as a child. I had lived so many horrible things that it was hard to perceive and understand that there was a God in this world who allowed such nonsense. But it's not that he allows it. He would wish that it never happened. But we all have what is the word? Free will. Now, there's a scripture in the Bible that says, all things are permissible. What does that mean? All things are allowed. All things are permissible, but not all things are beneficial. Not all things benefit you. Okay? That's what that means. All things are permissible. Permissible. That means you want to do it, you can go ahead and do it. But how much is going to benefit you? That's the question. That's the question. How much is that going to benefit you? That's the question. So, and yeah, it's looking good. Okay, let's see how it looks inside. Let's see how it looks inside. This here. Oh yeah. And you know what I like about this? Because the way she showed is you can kind of make it wider like that. See? and glue it in there a little bit wider. Yeah, Tux. He's right here. Yeah, babies. Come here. Are the babies? Are the babies? The babies. Tuckaroos. And my babies. Say hello. Come here. Up. Look. Say hello. Say hi. Hi, everybody's. Hi. Aww. You sleepies? You sleepies? Alright, go to bed. Go lay down. Go lay down. Good job. That's the big boys. Good job, babies. Look. Guys, I found that big, thick, woolly, like it's thick. It reminds me of like the ones from Mexico. And I think it's got like a deer or something like that on it. I don't know. It was 10 cents at a garage sale. I'm like, you're coming with me because I bought it in the summer. I'm like, you're coming with me because Tucker's going to love that in his cage for winter. And he does. He'll go in there and he'll lay down. Is that bed? That bed warm? Is that bed warm? Is that bed warm, baby? Yeah? Yeah? Is it warm? Aw. You like your bed? You like your bed? Yeah? It's nice and comfy? Is it nice and comfy? What do you want? What do you want? Oh, you're just stretching. Okay. See, the first position, like his head down to his front paws, he does that when he wants something. But when he stretches his backside, he's just stretching his back. Tuck, tuck, they're saying hello, babies. Tuck, tuck, they're saying hello. You good? Yeah. I think he's like, go to sleep, lady. He's like, go to sleep, mama. All right. Like, I acknowledged you twice already. That's all you get from me right now. It's late. Oh. So you can actually make it a bit wider here. I think that's so cool because yeah. You got acknowledged twice already, lady. Yes. Yes. He just looks at me. Look, hold on. Let's see if I catch him. Look at me. All right, he just moved his head. No, I'm trying to catch him. Yeah, he just looks at me. He's just like, he just gave me a side eye, but I didn't catch him. I didn't catch him giving me a side eye. I didn't catch him giving me the side eye. Like he knew we was talking about him. They're so smart, aren't they? Okay. All right. All right. I think I'm gonna do the inside thing of like this part though. With more material. I might have to cover up. Yes. Yes, right. You okay, babe? What time is it?
It's my favorite.
Oh. You want me to turn the light off?
You could have Murphy's.
Okay. Sean just woke up. He says he's all right. He slept through me having the TV on and everything, but I try not to do that. So like when I'm talking, then he usually sleeps right through it, or wakes up in the middle of it trying to talk to me. Like, what you doing, ladies? So there's still quite a space in here, but I think with adding paper and beautiful things. It's gonna widen, and there is, I don't want to do this part, so you're gonna see this separated for a while. I don't want to do this part until like, because like it's gonna grow with stuff added to it. You see that? You see that? You see that? It's like an accordion fold. It's like perfect for growth. So I like that. So that's why I don't want to put it in here and bolt it down yet. So we're just gonna leave that out for a bit. Now what I am gonna do though is I'm gonna cut this one down, and I'm gonna cut it in half and cut out just this to this and add it to this one, like the perfect size. So we're gonna take another one and we're gonna do this. So don't leave, it'll cover the whole envelope totally, right? It'll have the little things poking out and poking out here, and that's fine. But we're gonna have the whole picture in there, and some blue on the outside. Maybe some blue on the outside, on this side, on the front and the back. But I'm okay with that because we're not gonna use it like this. But we still need it to be sturdy because that's just the reality. We needed it sturdy. Where? And because it is this, hold on. All right, there we go. Because it is this, I'm gonna do this. I think, look at that. That's like almost like a perfect size. That width is perfect. It's a little bit over on both. So that dove, I'm gonna have to make sure I don't. Actually, look, that glue didn't even glue. No. All right, that's okay. That's perfect though, cause look, it came off. We gonna use it to our advantage. That's perfect. We use it to our advantage. And I'll just keep this for something else. I think I have some more of the blue one though. No, that's green. Let's see. I have some more of this blue one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a faux backing on it. There we go. And that. And we just need enough of a strip underneath to do the edges of all this. So, because we have no ruler, I still haven't brought a ruler. And I've been back and forth in that craft room. Still didn't bring a ruler, guys. I know. She's ridiculous sometimes. Nah, I'm just joking. Okay. So we're going to do this. Alrighty. And then we're going to do, what, about an inch? Maybe half an inch? It's not going to need that much. And I don't care if it's not perfect. Because, guess what? Oh, actually, I did bring something, though. Okay. I know. Like, Helen, you're so dramatic. So dramatic. But guess what? I did bring something valuable in here. Haha. So that's perfect This one will go for something else because it's not perfect. All right. Still usable, even if it's not perfect, you know? Like us. We're still very usable. We're still important, even if we're not perfect. Okay. It's a ruler underneath. Right? Hey, that's true. Okay. All right. So, now, tell me how this ended up longer. Hmm? All right, that's all right. I'm gonna glue it onto there. I almost don't want to use this, but maybe it'll work better because it's not, I don't know. Let's see. Maybe it'll work. Maybe you just need it more. Maybe you just need it more. I think the front one, I'm not going to make it into a pocket. Unless I just use like a little tuck down here or something. Because I want it to be sturdy, the front one. And I'm basically covering it up right here. Let's see. I'm going to do it the way that you can actually see what you're doing. Because, you know, I get scissor happy here and cut up some I shouldn't. Okay. Let's put this, let's take this away from now. Okay. All right, and then we're gonna add this one on this side. Mi amor, ¿me puedes traer agua? Oh, okay, Bonnie. Well, you have a wonderful night. Thank you for stopping in and hanging out with us. Alrighty, you have a wonderful night. God bless you. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. Okay, so alrighty. Gracias, mi amor. Alright. I'm gonna cut this over here. Oh, it's looking good, looking good. See, it's a faux paper all the way around underneath. All right, now we're gonna do this one here and then down here. So let's do some strips. Let's do it this way. Some strips. there. Oh yeah, I definitely much like using this one because like you can see all this area, which is amazing compared to trying to stay in frame, constantly looking, am I in frame? Am I in frame? Am I in frame? Am I in frame? All right. And then we'll do the other one. And take about the same amount off. I'm really debating using that Fabrifix because this keeps lifting here. I think for this thick one, I'm going to use the Fabrifix because I definitely don't want it. Put it on this side here. Definitely don't want it. There we go. Lifting up. I'm going to stay permanently down on this one. Because it did lift up on the other one. But now, hey. All right. Oh, this smells strong. I never knew this smelled so strong. I guess because I never used that much before, you know, on this. It smells pretty strong. Ooh. Let's see. Want it to be centered. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. Almost looks like the same thing, but smaller. Just a tad bit smaller. Aw, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna add some paper to this side. And I brought a whole bunch of things to show. Let's see. I also picked up. Oh, thank you, Miss Jane. I also picked up. I went to the thrift store that I had picked up the other papers I told you I liked to see if they had it, and they did. They still had. Yes, yes. Um, they still had some of the ones I was looking for, and I was so surprised by it. I did pick it up. I ain't gonna lie, I picked it up. I'll show you here in a minute. So I have a super tiny haul for you. Um, so yeah. But this paper I've had for a while. Let's see. Ooh, and I want to do, and I'm doing the trucks this year. And I'm really excited about some of this, using this up. And oh, look at all these beautiful days on here too. Maddie blessed me with some amazing paper too, Christmas papers. Oh, look at this one. This one that Maddie gave me last year. I do miss Maddie. I hope she's doing well. I know she's packing and moving. Look at that. So pretty. Look at that. So, yeah. And then I have some of the ones she gave me that had like the pink, some of the pinks in it. Still have a little bit of those, but they were really big, so it was kind of hard to like figure out how to use some of them. But I'll figure something out, even if I just use them, little pieces of it. I've seen a few people like do it a certain way and use some of those up. Okay. So, and I have different vintage, I'd say they're vintage, wallpaper stuff like this. And it's just, I don't know, when I see the musical instruments, it just makes me think of Christmas time. So, I think because like I don't know if I want to do that. I might cut it so I can have both on there. But since one of them is not going to be an envelope, I don't know. And we have so many extra pages, I can do that. Some of them I can go in here and just add stuff to it and just have fun with it. And this kind of takes up the whole space, but I just feel like it does have like a vintagey Maybe just put it somewhere in the middle instead. So then that right there next to the other one. But this is gonna go somewhere in here. Yeah, it's so pretty. I wish I had like a lot more to kind of see what all other instruments they had on the wallpaper. But you imagine having this on your wall and it'd be like your study room or your music room, the room they go in and say, hey, let's move to the foyer. you know, After you've had dinner. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. Okay, you have to remind me of that whenever I use it because right now, it's not going to get used. But let me show you. So I went back and this one was still there. This is another pack. So now I have 2 packs. So I have more to use for the $2. And so I was like, oh, that's going to go pretty with that piece right there. So, I have more to use. And then, so they had 2 packs of these and I had to grab them. I just thought they're so beautiful. It's called Wonderland. But it has the unicorn in it. And there is a couple of scriptures that talk about like the one-horned animal, or some people think it's the unicorn. I don't know. Some people think they're not good. Some of them like they make them like they look like they're mean or whatever. I don't know. But I've always thought of unicorns as beautiful, unique creatures. And I think that they did exist. But they're so pretty. It's just some pretty. You know what? I'm gonna open it. But there were $2 also. And that's one of the animals that I've always I've never felt like it was. I need to be careful for liking the unicorn. I don't know. And I don't always see fairies as fairies. I see them as more of like angels. But I don't know. I don't really do a lot of fairy things, but that's just me. It's just, I think they're pretty, but yeah, I don't know. But I wanted to show this paper because it's so beautiful. And I'm going to be using it probably in the springtime. But it's got all my favorite colors, the blues. This is the paper here. And it's double-sided, but a lot of the double-sided, like, it's just plain. So it doesn't make you feel like you're wasting your, like, oh my gosh, I want both sides, right? This one's like a big collage. It's really pretty. And this is another one, big collage on that side. Like, it's just like, it looks like mixed media. Very beautiful mixed media. Which I want to practice doing some of that. It's probably going to be some of my goals in 2024 is learning how to use textures and colors and mix it up and layer. I want to learn how to do layering because I think that mixed media and layering is so pretty. I'm always awed by all the ladies that do layering with different textures and also mixed media. I do some layering, but I don't feel like I have a lot of experience like with lots of layering. Very pretty. It's one of my favorite pages right here. I wish that it was like 5 of these pages. Not just one. But there's another like very, very textured and different there. Look at that. Very pretty. So pretty. I really like this one too. Look at this one here. So pretty. I've always very much been attracted to the unicorn ever since I was little. I don't know why. So, but I've always thought the unicorn is really pretty. These are so pretty. Like, even this one here is just really pretty. Very pretty pages, images. This one here. And this one here. Then this one here. It just looks like a very much like beautiful, soft mixed media colors, right? Like not bold, but just really beautiful, soft, like watercolor and some different, like it's just so pretty. I don't know. I just really love that style. Very, very pretty and soft. And then this one here, it's really pretty. All the tags. All the tags. And in the back, like it's not, like I said, it doesn't leave you feeling like, oh, which one do I sacrifice? Because this is really pretty and it's just like handwriting. And then this here is really pretty. All of it is very pretty. I keep repeating myself. Sorry, I do apologize for that. There you go. There you go. So that was that one. And I went back and picked it up because I was like, you know what? I did want it. I've been wanting it. I saw it and I was like, I'm going to get it before it disappears. Guys, I went back because I actually promoted that store in my city on a citywide store. Like a citywide from Facebook, you know, like it's for like everybody to like kind of know what the city is it's like, you know, what's going on in the city or promoting businesses in the city and whatnot. I promoted the store. I went back and after I had promoted it that next day and there was still a lot in the store. I went back yesterday and a lot was gone. And I was like, it's good because, you know, I promoted the store. It's good that people came in and bought stuff, right? But I almost kind of was like, I gave away my secret spot because I had been in there like probably like 7 times because they go to auctions and they get craft stuff from auctions, right? And like all this stuff, most of the stuff that they buy is brand new, never been used or very gently used because, you know, it's being sold in an auction, right? And yes, I told my secret spot. So I'm like, oh, like a lot of it's gone. But it's okay. Because, you know, the store, they have that, that gives them more opportunities to go buy more stuff and bring more variety. Because I did sift very well through a lot of their inventory. Like, I sifted very well through it. So, but it allowed them, since they sold so much, they actually have more stuff of craft stuff. She told me she has more. It's just she slowly brings out because, you know, they don't have enough space. So as things go, they can bring more stuff out. And let me show you. I found some amazing. I still found some good stuff. Like, yes, I sifted. Yes, like gold. Look. This is beautiful. And I got it for $1. The Rig Rack. So pretty. And then, and it's super thin too, Rig Rack. Right? And then I got this one too, look. This one has a lot. I can't even tell you how much it has. It has a lot. And it was only $1 too for this one. Let's see. But look how thin it is. And it's blue and gold. So pretty. For $1. So pretty. And I tell them I usually go there first before I go anywhere else, because then I'm like, okay, well, I didn't find what I wanted there, and then I go to the other stores. And I just bought material, and look, they have this one. They had this one, and look how much it was. Look at that. It's a lot, and it's super soft. It feels like a sweater, and it has the wire on it. $1. $1. Originally it was selling $3, Lord knows when, how many years ago, because now, you know, they don't sell it for like less than 5. But look, it's a lot, and it's super soft. So I'm gonna be adding it to a lot of my decor in the house, because that's part of my truck. The red and black. Really great deals. Really great deals. Now, I know that I just bought a whole bunch of paper clips. I know this, okay? But they had, and these all fell out because this popped open in the, I mean, it's old, but it was for 50 cents. Look. For 50 cents. And it's Smash. And it's, I don't know what year it is, but it's pretty old. And it popped open in my bag with my stuff. But it's got, hold on, let me see how many. I think it is all 20 pieces. And these are little labels. But I was like, that's perfect because it's red and white for the book. And I know I just bought a whole bunch of paper clips, but these are cuter. I said these are cuter, right? I think they're all, honestly. So it's a total of 20 pieces. So let's see how many I got. Paper clips, probably 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm probably missing one in the bag. And then probably 10 pieces of this. So it's like 10 of these. 9 or 10 of these, I guess. And then 10 of this pieces. The labels. They go down here. But I thought for 50 cents, it's not bad. And they're red and white. Right? Because they sell them way much more expensive. So that was one. Right there. Right? And then I picked this one up because it's 50 cents and it was stars. I don't think there's more than one sheet in here though. But I thought that was still good because it reminded me of my cover. Reminded me of my cover, my gold stars. And these peel off where you have like layers. See how, see this, the red sees through? You can do this right, see through. Let me see. It's like thin. It's like thin. See, you can take it apart. Oh, it's see-through. Oh, guys, look at that. It's completely see-through. Look. What? I didn't realize that. That's so cool. So cool. So, I've never seen this brand Dazzles. I'm like amazed by it. I'm like, where do they go? Do they go out of business, or do they get sold only at certain specialty shops, or are they like only for like, you know, like, what are they called? Companies that like retailers or something, you know? I don't know. You know how like, yeah. And I mean, I've picked up some amazing pieces from this company, from this, you know, from the thrift store. This Dazzles. I've never seen that in other stores. And I just completely discombobulated this, but it's okay. So pretty. They had silver, but I didn't pick it up. I should have, but I didn't. But I was like, oh, that's fine. And then, guys, last but not least, don't ask me why. I mean, you can ask me why. But last but not least, I picked this pack up. I just could not stop looking at it. And I'm like, it's so pretty. So all this here, it's like blah, right? It's not really that much. It's blah. They had so many packs like this. There were 250. And they had stamps, and they had ink, and they had, you know, this is supposed to be like crackle or something, crackle glaze. I don't know if it works because it looks really old. There's some ribbon down here. It's called A Newly Born Heritage. This is the reason why I couldn't pass this up, guys. Check this out. I thought that these booties and this carriage and this paper wishes. Oh, cool, Miss J. Thank you. Look at this carriage. And look at this, look at these booties. And these are stamps. A baby is a miracle sent from above, a tiny package all wrapped in love. Author unknown. I mean, this is cute. You know, the words are okay. But these here, they just, I thought these three are so cute. These stamps. I was like, okay, the stamps sold me. I'm like, the stamps sold me. And it has nothing to do with Christmas. And it has nothing to do with anything right now, particularly. Hopefully it would be one day. But not right now that I know of, right? But still, I'm like, it's too cute to pass it up. I was like, nope, I got to. And I was limited. I only took $15 cash with me. So I did spend like 13, almost, with taxes was $14 and change. No, it was $13 and change. So it was like almost $14. I got $1 and change back. But I only took $15 cash with me. Because I was like, I'm gonna limit myself. But look at this. Look. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. I couldn't pass it up. I was like, okay. But look at all the stuff that, and it was $2.50. So look at all the stuff that comes with it, guys. And it's called Creative Stamping Kit of the Month. So I don't know how old that is. Oh. It's got a whole little booklet. It's got 2 different stamp sets. Yeah, they are pretty good size. Oh, check this out. I didn't know this was in here. Hold on. Okay, so I knew this was there. It's like a little bit, it's very little, you know, lace and trim. But look, I didn't see this. I didn't know this was in here. It's got little buttons, little safety pins, little needles. What? Look at that. I don't know what these are. I don't know what those little star thingies are. That was a surprise. It's never been opened. It's all together. And then there's this booklet in here. Kind of like telling you how to create and do all your things. Right? But look, it comes with, it's got envelopes right here. It's just got 2 envelopes. And then it's got these little gift bags right here to create those little gift bags. boxes. Just 2 in there though. Which I probably won't use those, or if I do, it'd be for like, I don't know. There's some cards just to make, I guess it's just to make 2 cards. It just kind of gets you started, I guess. Not really a lot. And then it's got some papers. Oh, these are kind of warped in here. Let's look. It's got alright, I'm just gonna pop it open. It's mine anyways, so alright. This is a little warped. Toss that. So it's like almost like it's just pre-cut for the card making. And it's got two printed blue and pink. Oh, that's cute. Like the cow jumped over the moon, the dish ran away with a spoon, Humpty Dumpty, the cat and the fiddle, the goose, Mother Goose, Jack and Jill. Oh. And it's pink and blue, like half the sheet, so you cut it up to what you need. And then there's just a white sheet. Just kind of to kind of get, I guess, to get your feet dipped in. Just like, it's a little card kit, but it's just like 2 pages of each. That's interesting. Are most card kits like that? Just a couple pages each? Just kind of to get your feet wet. It does have ink, which I thought was cool. And it's got this glaze, which is probably way more, you know, you can use it over and over and over. And then it's got the stamps, which is what sold me. This is what sold me, these stamps. Yeah, it is warped. It's a little warped. Let's see how hard it is to get off with it. Oh yeah, it was in someone's basement or attic or something. They're kind of hard. They remind me of, yeah, it reminds me of from ordering from Globeland with some of their stamps. Like you have to peel them off, or from Dollar Tree. Oh. But it's very pretty. It's actually not bad. I mean, it's pretty thick. And yeah, Miss J, like that's a really good size. Like on a card, that looks pretty. And the booties. That B for baby, so cute. Yeah, it's so cute once you peel it off. It's like, okay. And then the booties. The booties are really cute too. This is what sold me. The booties and this little carriage. Those are so cute. So cute. And then the onesie. Oh my gosh, this onesie. It's a sleeper onesie. Like, how do I know that? It's a sleeper onesie, coveted by most mothers, if not all mothers. And it's got little Humpty Dumpties on it. I love this saying on here. I completely agree. All babies are a miracle from God. All babies. Dawn! Hello, hello. And it says, sweet baby. Look what I went and bought myself, Dawn. Really? It took you forever to get the light to work? Oh my gosh. What happened? Why? Did you ever figure out what happened? Why it was acting up? Aw, thank you, thank you. I'm preparing for my hopeful near future. Be like, you can make it, you come in. You come into no. I'ma speak it, yeah. Come into the baby shower. We want our babies. We're claiming our babies. Claiming our babies. Look. Oh, I love that idea. All right, y'all heard her. Y'all heard her. Now, you have to bring it in person, though, Dawn. You can't just mail it, okay? You have to bring it in person. That's the stipulation. Ooh. A little buggy, like the little carriage. A little carriage. That'd be cute. I've seen some. Super cute. Guys, I'm not taking much longer because it's pretty late and I don't know what time it is. What time is it? It's 1:20. Okay. But, okay, so this here, we're going to skip over to this one and we're going to do this one real quick and cover it. I was telling ya. Now, I don't know why, but I brought all these out, guys, because I was like, I'm going to use these, get stickers up. They're going to get used up one way or another. We're going to use these babies up because I can't believe I have so much journaling stickers. We're going to use them up. Don't get used up. Okay. So, you know what? Who says it has to be traditional? It doesn't have to be a traditional. This can be, it can be a lavender Christmas. It can be a pastel lavender stuff. Wouldn't that look cute right there? Like this is part of a wallpaper. Hey, can't I do that? I can do it, right? Oh, look at this side though. It has a bird right here. Did you see the bird? I did not see the bird. Oh, there's one too on this side. It can be whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. Ah! Okay. Right. I have so many different kinds, guys. Look. I have this one. I have a lot. I gave a lot away and yeah, look at this one. This is another wallpaper. It was a little bit more plainer. But look at this one. It's so spring. Isn't that so spring? Yeah. But I kind of want to incorporate some of this in here because I think it's so cute. But maybe we won't do it right there. I don't know. had a lot of Christmas too. So I ain't gonna lie, I kind of low key want to find some like vintage paper pads and like get a few of them because I really like the idea of vintage, like just straight up vintage. And what do you? Okay, what's your question, Linda? What's your question? What's your question, Linda? Tell me. Tell me what your question is. I like this because it's got white and then it's white, right? And I don't have to do too much. We're gonna go easy peasy simples right now. Easy peasy simples right now. Because I just want to show you what it's supposed to look like. Right? What's your question, beautiful? Tell me. Last year you crocheted hats for the in-laws. Did you finish them or is that happening this year? Oh. You sure had to call me out, right, girl? You had to call me out, right, Dawn? I mean, it wouldn't have been... Okay, I love you. It's cool. It's okay. Calm down, Helen. It's fine. No, I made 2. And that's all I've done. And I was supposed to make 6. And if my in-laws are watching, if my mother-in-law or my sister-in-law is watching, I am sorry, sweethearts. I have not finished them. I haven't even started. So, yeah, I'm probably going to do something different with that yarn for each person because I got the yarn for each person. But the idea of hats, first of all, they take a long time. They take a long time, okay, for me because I want them to be unique, different colors and whatever. I'm doing something different because I've already decided I'm doing something different. I'm not doing hats. I might just send out the 2 hats and then for my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law, it's going to be a surprise because it's going to be a make, but it's not going to be hats. But my in-laws do watch me, especially my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law. So please don't be disappointed that I never sent out that last year. Dawn. My sister asked me to make her something for spring, guys. I bought the yarn. I have the hooks. Spring. That was before spring. She asked me to do it for spring, in spring, for spring. My sister. It didn't happen. I still have the yarn. I haven't done it. It's still there. I haven't done it. So I feel like even though I know how to crochet and I know how to knit, yeah, it's not my thing. And I kind of feel bad because like my husband was like, "Oh my gosh, you can do this." And cuz I was crocheting little hearts for Valentine's, right? Or I don't know what I was doing last year and I crocheted something. And yeah, I was asked to do that and we bought the material and then I never did it. So now I feel bad. So and it's like, you know, it just didn't happen this year. And on my on you know, speaking for my own behalf, you know, he did ask me like 3 weeks or 2 weeks before Christmas. I was like, there's no way, honey. There's no way. It's 6 people you're asking me to make hats for. It's no way. I mean, I can try, but it's no way. I mean, if I didn't cook, clean, you know, drive back and forth, maybe. Maybe. maybe, but then I had a whole year to do it and I still didn't do it. So that's not even on him. It's on me. So I'm just like, okay, maybe it's just not. Right, teach Sean how to crochet. That might be fun. That might be that that might be like that might even be more special because he made it for them. There's men who know how to crochet and knit. Back in the day, um, in the army times, men knew how to knit. They knew how to crochet and knit because they had to mend their own socks. So that was actually a skill men had back then. How do I know this? Because I was told by a person who was in the army. So I know for a fact from a person himself who admitted that to me. Now this might be more coverage than someone may want, and it's not very beautiful, like, but it is trees, so I think that's still pretty. So this is the pocket that we now have here, and we could cut this off right here. And since now we have, oh, did I just do that? Did I just do? That reminds me of what's his name? Oh my gosh, Family Matters. Did I just do that? Steve Urkel. It is an envelope journal. It is. Steve Urkel. Did I just do that? Okay. So here's the pocket. We've created a little tuck here pocket. Obviously, her envelopes did not have this big old huge gap like mine did. Hers had like just this much. So it wasn't as open. But I feel like we can still make it work. Right? And then here is a journaling for a journaling card right in here. Which this I'm gonna make tabs that are gonna be huge, huge tabs. I mean like huge tabs. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Because I have a lot to cover here. Look how big this is. These envelopes are not big enough to cover all the space. So you're just not supposed to have an inch on both sides. And then this side here has, gosh, it's got 2.5 inches clearance here. It's way wider than it should be. So maybe, I don't know. It's very off, but I don't care. So I can add some trim to it, or like I said, I'm going to make some big, what's wrong with it? Oh, I'm glad you don't see that. It's got so much clearance on these two sides and then this side here. It's like, look. Big tabs, huge tabs, right? Huge tabs for the journaling cards. Or I could just, maybe I just won't put it in here. You know? I don't know. I don't know. I love this. I think it's beautiful. I worked so hard on it. But, I don't know. I'll add trims and lace and stuff or something, you know, to the sides and to the journaling cards. Make them bigger and wider, maybe. Make them wider that they poke out. I don't know. We'll do something creative. But, anywho, that was the idea of these. Make journaling cards to go in here, or like, you know, like get one of these Like, let's say it was Christmas related, but it's not Christmas related. Aw, yeah. I'm just gonna use this one. We're gonna make it happen. But like, say, like, so, you know, that'd be here, or that could be, this can go in here. You know? For the journaling. And that'd be fun. And why can't I have roses all year long? I can have roses all year long. You know? I love roses. I can have roses all year long. So, then, yeah, like that. You're so funny. Well, I do have this one. Look at this. And do you remember when Dollar Tree had this girl? Like, everybody ran to Dollar Tree. I got this from Dollar Tree. And, yeah. They came out with all these. They had this one. I think I have two of these. I think I even got two of the other kind. I don't know where they're at. But they have the ones with all the like, festive days and stuff. Well, it's because I don't journal. Like, I thought I was going to be a journaler person, you know? I don't do it. I don't. But I fell in love with all the stickers. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to incorporate this into my December daily, some of this stuff into here. And I'm going to be journaling on my cards. And I'm going to be talking about what I did. So if I went grocery shopping and I did something, and I might not show you. I might just show you some. I'll be like, it's got stickers. Okay, back. You know, whatever. Like, you know, if I'm saving some money or I spent some money. You know? So, you know, like I paid my bills, you know? And I'm like, you know, why can't I put those into a journal that I did these things? Yeah. Look how much of this stuff I have. I mean, this is just a pinch. A little inch, a little pinch. Yeah, and the stamps I have so much stamps. And these are all these stickers. Like, and this is just like a little bit of it. So I'm like, I'm gonna incorporate some of that into my journaling cards. Some of you might see it, some of you might not. It doesn't have to be Christmas related, you know, or why, you know, I can be funny about it. Like, so you see this here, and I'll throw in a little poinsettia and on the end, or a little holly on the end of the rose, and that's my journaling card. And be like, you know what? I'm just gonna use what I have and make it fun. Why not? Why not? Like, okay, so for this instance here, right? Let's see. You know what? Let's just have fun. Bam. Yeah, exactly. Bam. Exactly. And I gotta practice on my layering somewhere, you know? Like, aren't these so cute? I gotta practice on my layering. So, all right. So, for instance, we got this one. This is so pretty. Believe, Dream, Do. Okay. And I like how it's got an extra copy. Well, 3 copies of that one. Wow, 4 of that one. It was a whole packet of this. No. Do you not see? No, don't have it. Okay. Hold on. Look, these pastel colors in there. It's pretty. 4 of that same one. My, my, my. I like the little pooch ones. Okay. So, like this one. We have this page here. Let's do something on it. Why not? Are you guys ready for Christmas? They're busy. Some of them are doing crafting in their rooms too. They might not have been reading what you said, Miss Ma'am. Okay. I think this is enough right here. Is it? Is it? Nope, it's too much. Okay. One more. This might be way more, less. Oh, it's really, really, really nigh. They're listening to my jibber jabber. All right. So, this is Christmas colors. And then like, no lie, I have so many stickers. Like, no lie, so many stickers. Like, so many. So many. Ooh. I think it's this one. All right, let's see. Okay. Sean and I talked about that. I have my laptop, but I factory reset it, and I didn't understand that I ruined it that way by doing that. I was trying to fix something, and I ended up ruining it. And instead, I basically ruined it. I ruined it because I completely removed all the drivers. Yikes. You know, but you live and you learn, you know. I removed all the drivers so it can't play music. Like if I have a CD, I can't watch a movie, can't hear nothing. I slightly reset too much, basically. I didn't realize that. I know, that's what I thought. I'm like, at least I tried. The man on the phone was like, yeah, they should explain that you're gonna erase way more than you realize. Not just movies and videos and games and pictures and papers you don't want. You're gonna remove basically the whole working of a computer. Oh no, no, they can help me. They can help me. They told me I can bring it in and they'll fix it for me. It's gonna cost me some money, but so I think my Christmas present is gonna be that, my fixing my laptop so I can actually use it. Because I have things factory reset is what I did. I did the factory reset. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. I think these are cute. So, because I think these are cute, we're going to use them. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Can you see what I'm doing? Oop, the whole thing is broken. Oh. Okay. I feel like because these are so old, I'm going to have to use a lot of glue on these. Okay. Where's the page? Here it is. I haven't fixed it yet. With the laptop, I haven't fixed it yet. I called to ask questions because I wanted to know if they still did that because I knew Best Buy, I called Best Buy. I knew that Best Buy used to do that years ago, but with times changing, I wanted to remove pictures and stuff from a previous relationship that was on my laptop. I don't need reminders of that stuff. But I want to use the hardware. I need a whole new working laptop. And a whole new laptop costs way too much more than just resetting it or buying drivers for it. So I'm going to pay someone to put the drivers back on. Yes'm, 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 yes'm. These aren't even that long. Yes. Or we don't learn and we don't grow and we make the same mistakes over and over and over again. So it's one of the one of the two, but but life continues, right? I do want to learn. I hope I do learn more. Okay. All right. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh. I have an idea. I have an idea. This is so pretty. And I just had to put, wait, I was in my last, it was at least 5 years ago. Just on one of the original program. Huh. Yeah, I did something wacky with mine. It's okay. Alright. So I have my vellum pages here. Right? They're so pretty. I like that one. That's so cute. It's so pretty. Right? Pretty, pretty, pretties. Oh, that's awesome. I haven't got one yet, but I need to start sending mine out. Is what I need to do. So, what are we doing here? What is Helen doing here? Okay, what's right here? This one says start from here. So, this is the first page. I think I'm going to do that. Hold on. Okay, hold on. What? Did I say bossy? Hmm? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright. I'm okay with this being completely glued down. I don't need an extra tuck spot right here. Especially on the first page. I made my own vellum. I made this from a printed page. And I just used baby oil. Made my own vellum. And you can see the polka dots right through them. It looks like snow. It looks like polka dot snow. It's so cute. Okay. Yeah, I know. I just never did it. Everybody kept asking me and I kept forgetting. And I finally did it on my live. Finally did it on here. On my channel. Look, I love the polka dot snow behind them. Look, so pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank yous. Look at this. It says, pay bills on time, wear pants, wash hair, no school be on time, eat real food, try to be nice, don't get fired. Oh, that's so funny. Ooh, 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 ooh. Would it be too much? Hold on. Would it be too much? There's no such thing as too much. Right? Isn't that what mixed media people do say? There's no such thing as overdoing it. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. Right? There's no such thing. They say there's no such thing. With such reality and conviction. And I'm like, I believe them. I believe it. I believe it. Mixed media layering is awesome. I gotta figure it out. I gotta figure it out. There's no such thing. There's such thing as caking. Oh, that's awesome. There's such thing as caking too much of this glue on here, though. Come on. Get off of there. Oh, that looks sickly. Alright. Helen, what? That's so cool. Craft advent calendar. That's too cool. Just layered a whole bunch of little things there. That look cute, but I'm not sure about this one. I'm not sure about that one. Hold on. I like the softness of that. The softness of that. Let's do this. No, that doesn't go with it. Alrighty. Oh, that looks cute. That looks cute. Let's do this one. There. That looks cute, right? It's not sticking. It ain't sticking. It ain't sticking down. It ain't sticking down. It ain't sticking down, down, down. It ain't sticking down. All right. There we go. Look at that. It's too cute. I included my pastels. You see that? You see that? You see that with the traditional? You see that? Do you see it? Do you see it? thank you. And I'm using up these 1,000 stickers. You see, you see, you see. Like, where there's a will, there's a way, right? We wanted some pastel colors into that. Alright, I gotta fix this this stickiness situations ships here. Yeah. There we go. Oh, there's glue on this piece back here. All right. Okay. Get the fingers. No stickiness on the fingers. I think that's so pretty. Like I said, we're going to get all the 1,000 colors of Christmas and styles in there. We're going to get the pastels and thrown into there. And it's going to mix hodgepodge. Beautiful. Mix hodgepodge in there. And it's the first page. This is the outside. And this is the first page. So we start from here. Purple? You need purple? Yeah. We'll get some purple in there another day. I don't even know if I have much purple. I don't even in the pastels, I don't see much purple. Actually. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We do have some purple. Not a whole lot. We'll see what we can find in finagle. Oh, I didn't show y'all this one. I got this one for $1 at a thrift store. I forgot to show y'all this one. Look how cute this is, guys. Because you know we're gonna add some stuff into all this. We're gonna add some layers. Look, I know people have been layering with stuff like this, right? I mean, I've seen some cute stuffs. Some cuteness. Look at that. So pretty. So pretties. Pretties, pretties, pretties. Alrighty. I know, right? Right. Alrighty, guys. Well, we did the envelope journal. It's got its chunkiness in there. It's got its accordion going on that we can stuff it and make it wide and all that good stuff. It's got tons and tons and tons of possibility. We're gonna make this work in here. It's all beautifully lopsided and perfectly perfect, you know, like the maker. And yeah, we're gonna make this work. We're gonna figure our way how to, if I have to hot glue it or I don't know. It's gonna be wider. You know, we're gonna add more stuff to it, so it's gonna get wider. And then eventually, by the time it's time to actually seal it in here, yeah, it's gonna be aight. It's gonna be nice. So. Aw, thank you. And so, like, there is, like, You know, even if you're not a journaler and you got stuck with tons and tons of stickers, you can just repurpose all those beauties like that. You know, repurpose your stickers. And I've given so many stickers away, you know, in Happy Mail and stuff like that, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to use some of this stuff up. The only thing is this one keeps bending. So I guess it's just gonna be that piece is reality right there. It's gonna bend, but it's alright. Alrighty, ladies, I gotta let y'all go. I don't even know what time it is. It's 2:08. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I gotta let y'all go. Y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for coming on and watching. Yeah. Well, I bought that like 2000 and I don't even know what. Probably 18. I got stuck with a lot of it. 19. Yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for coming and watching and hanging out with me and creating and chit-chatting and listening to everything. Yeah. Anyways, you have a blessed night. Remember that the Lord Jesus Christ loves you, and see you next time. Bye. Don't forget to come back and leave a comment, okay? Bye.